Pat here from Dead Things. So this is my flying witch prop. It is a combination of two mechanisms. The first being a 4-bar lifter, and the second, the rotating mechanism from Vile Things' Bellicose prop. What this allows is for the prop to travel not only vertically for the 4-bar, but also laterally with the bellicose section. So there it is. There's the base, the cylinder attached to it. It's not a very big cylinder, it's only a 25 millimeter, which is about a 1-inch bore. Going up into the 4-bar lifter. Down there. The legs. These legs are 4 feet. And I also have another 2-foot section that I can attach to it. These legs will be anchored into the ground, more than likely with pieces of rebar. You know, good long 18-inch, 2-foot long pieces of rebar pounded into the ground to keep the thing from moving around. When it is fully extended, this top piece is well over 10 feet in the air. I know that because I have 10-foot ceilings in my garage, and it's going through it. So I will not be fully extending it during this this demonstration, but just to show you what that is at. It also, once it is fully extended, it does lay out a little lateral or horizontally, so this does not travel straight up. It will lay forward that way. And you achieve that actually by the relationship between that distance and that distance. When they are equal, this will travel completely vertical. So it will be basically perpendicular when it's either at rest or when it is fully extended. If you shorten that distance relative to this, it will lay out. And the shorter it is, the sooner it will lay out. I've got it so it's basically just gets to the end of its range and then lays a little flat. So right now I'm going to be controlling this with a couple of different solenoids. The up down will just be with just a simple push button. The side to side I've actually got plugged into the same system that I use on my pneumatic groundbreaker. So you're going to hear a whole lot of clicking and spitting from those solenoids, but this isn't going to actually move as violently because there's a lot more weight on it, and I've got the pressure down. PSI is sitting somewhere around 50 pounds, which is it's easily lifting the 4-bar mechanism, and it's enough that the lateral movement is smooth and not too violent, and I can dial that in too. It's probably still a little iffy right now, especially side to side. It's probably still moving a little too quickly, but it's just because I haven't got it all plugged in. How this is going to be controlled once all is said and done is through a pickaxe, probably one of the pickaxe kits where it has the Darlington driver in it, so then I can drive the 12-volt solenoids. There will also be a smoke machine that will be hooked up to this to again provide some of that, obviously some lights, and possibly a some sort of a sound mechanism. Not quite sure what I want to do. I would have loved to been able to do a 3-axis skull on this, but as Halstaff pointed out to me, man, once this thing is up and flying around, nobody's really going to be paying attention to whether the head's moving nicely, blah 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 blah. So I think I'll just maybe just put a voice in there and maybe some flashing eyes, so that the eyes, they're getting that sense when they're hearing it cackle. So here it is. So still a little violent on its side to side, but I can dial that in. As I said, they're both only running around 50 psi, and if I drop that one, the lateral down, I bet you it'll function just nicely at around between 25 and 30. Yeah, as you can see, there is a lot of violence to it, so there will have to be some anchoring. But other than that, I think it's going to work really well. If you have any questions, by all means, post them in the comments, and I will do my best to answer them for you.